Hello, my name's Steve, and I'm doing the Mechanical Turk video interview thing where I have to answer these 10 questions. So let's get started. Tell us what life was like before MTurk. Well, my life before MTurk was I was a student at the University of New Hampshire, and I got a Bachelor of Science degree in Environmental Conservation and Sustainability. Before MTurk, I wasn't sure what I was going to do for work in my rural area, but Mechanical Turk gave me the ability to do some work from home and be able to provide an income for my family and myself so I can pay off student loans and provide for the bills that my mom has. So why work on MTurk? Well, as I just said, it provides an income for me and my family, and it allows me the chance to be able to make money and do stuff that I wouldn't be able to do because I don't have a license right now and my area doesn't have much work. So I make money on there, and it also keeps me busy so I don't go mentally insane too much. Which is it's a tough time sometimes. Typical day in my life, I typically like to browse the internet and work on Mechanical Turk along with other websites such as Prolific and Quora, where I'm a partner. So I get paid for asking questions, and ads that come on there I get paid for. Yeah, like I said, typically I browse the day on the internet and just try to keep busy. I create content like like documents and deliverables, and I have a Shopify store where I sell products. I'm trying to. I did it last year for a couple months, and that went okay. So that's my typical day in my life. Nothing too crazy. Just average mid-20s male. Most memorable job on MTurk. So I saw this question, and the most memorable job I had was where I had to write 800-word essays or something like that, and they advertised it at being like $25 per essay or something awesome sounding like that. But in reality, what they were doing was they were multiplying the actual amount by 10. So doing 5 of those would have gave me $125, let's say. It ended up being like $12.50 for doing 5 850-word essays, which was very disappointing in my opinion. That was very deceptive and very wrong of them to do. That was my most memorable job. Like, negative memorable job. Um, Positive, there have been a ton of jobs I've done on MTurk. There's one that pops up in my head, and that's the SEO Turk, which is a SERP Turk rather, where I click on a link and I get paid by entering the code, and it's 5 cents. So you just click on one link and then you enter the code and you get paid 5 cents. So when those pop up, those are very nice, very easy to do, very quick. The benefits and challenge of this work. I find myself some days not having a lot of work to do, or there's a lot of low quality work, and I have stretches of time where I just get tired of waiting and I quit working for the day, or I quit for a while then come back. So the challenge of that is really just if there's work, and when there's a lot of work, it's good, but it has to be decent work where they pay well and they don't just pay me crap money. Sometimes some requesters will pay $4 an hour at a rate like that. That's just ridiculous. Like, I mean, what is a good rate? Everybody has a different rate, but I like to look at the rate as being $14 or higher as good. That sounds fair to me for the work. Depends on the work. If it's simple copy paste stuff, sure, maybe a little lower. But if you're asking for me to write a lot and generate ideas, yeah, I think 14 an hour is fair. So the benefit really is just when there's work and there's quality work. And how do I manage to make a living? Like I said just in the previous answers, that if there's good work and there's quality work that pays at a good rate, I am able to make a living at a good rate, and I can be productive with my day. Some days it's not possible, and then other days, it's amazing. Like the past 2 days, I've been able to make around $45 average each day, and that's over maybe 8 hours of work though, but still, like, I'm happy to make that at least, Most days you can't make that, unless of course you're willing to do every little single job, and some of them are really not good. My home life? My home life's pretty good. I have a brother who's 18 and my sister who is 14. I have 2 dogs here, my mom and my stepdad. We're doing pretty good. We're struggling financially, but we're making it work, and I'm trying to do my online work, being an online business owner and trying to make content that can create revenue with Quora as a other revenue source every month. That's nice when that happens. I get paid on the first of every month or so. With Mechanical Turk and Prolific, I can cash out whenever, and that's nice too. Money takes a while to transfer. My online business, same thing almost, but I need to get that going again. So that's important to me. So my home life's pretty good, pretty chill. I live here in Maine, if that matters. So the next question. Important about MTurk is what I wrote. What do I find important about MTurk? I think MTurk is great for researchers and workers to come together, get things done that need to get done. Crowdsourced work is amazing. I'm very grateful that I was given the opportunity to work for Amazon Mechanical Turk as a contractor for all these requesters. And it is important to get people together and do this stuff, because you get a bunch of respondents, I'm sure. I always assume it's just a bunch of typically like younger people that don't really have established careers that work on MTurk, but perhaps that's wrong. You know, maybe that's a wrong view. Upcoming challenges: trying to pay my student loans. That's mainly it. Like, I got my student loans and I'm trying to build a family in the future. You know, we're facing a crisis in America right now where artificial intelligence is taking over and jobs are becoming scarce. So that's going to be an issue in the near future, which I'm trying to correct by studying data science as well and other things. And would I be willing to be part of a documentary project? Absolutely. Please, definitely. Feel free to hit me up about that. All right, I'm about to reach 7 minutes. Bye-bye.